Up for sale now at Vehiclemax, we have a beautiful 2011 Chevy Tahoe LT two-wheel drive. Black on the outside with black leather interior with a factory DVD player, factory power moonroof, factory 20-inch polished wheels with Goodyear tires that are nearly brand new, running boards, roof rack with crossbars, parking sensors, power adjustable pedals, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. One of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start, which I'll demonstrate for you now. The car has to be locked, so we're going to do that now. Lock it up. And if you want to start it from a distance, all you got to do is press and hold that little circle, and the car starts right up. This is a really neat feature, especially in the winter when it's nice and cold outside. As long as you have the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and it'll warm up the car for you. In the summer, as long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the air conditioning, and it will cool down the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, unlock the vehicle, stick the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn off the car, just simply come here, and the car turns right off. All right, let's get inside of it now and get it, show you the interior features. This is an 8-passenger, okay, 2 in the front, bucket seats in the front with console, a full bench in the middle, and also a full bench in the rear for a total of 8. 3 in the back, 3 in the middle, that makes 6, and 2 in the front. Here's your factory DVD player, which I'll get going for you in a minute, and the power moonroof, which I'll also open. But let's start up in the front. The door panels are all charcoal black. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control, a manual tilt wheel, automatic headlights that come on the sunset and come off the sunrise. Driver's side power seat, which slides back and forth and also up and down. I don't know if you can see it raising there. And going down. And then you get a manual recliner and a manual lumbar support. Before I sit down, let's pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. You got curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. Let me get inside of it now, get it started for you again. You got the wood trim package on all the door panels, on either side of the instrument panel here, all around the radio and air conditioning switches. Let me go ahead and excuse me, get the car started for you. Let's start off with the moonroof. The moonroof, it is glass, it is tinted, but also has this hard cover that you can, let's put on the AC first. This hard cover that you can, let me check this here. Okay. Sorry, let's go back to the moonroof. Glass, it is tinted, it also has a hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. Let's go ahead and put a DVD here for the movie. And by the way, the car's got 51,803 miles. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer there on your left hand side. Oops, sorry about the radio there. So 51,000 miles, 51,803. Car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Everything is running and working perfectly. The only light they have there on, the red light, is the seatbelt light because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. Let's go ahead and open the moonroof. It's a one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for it to open, and it also tilts up and down. And we'll leave it open. Okay, I got lots to show you here. I hope I don't forget anything. Okay, we got dual climate control. What does that mean? Very simple. You can set the air conditioning cooler on one side and then the other. For example, right now I get the driver's side at 60 while the passenger side is 70 degrees. And all it does is it makes this vent and that vent over there blow at 70, while this vent here and this vent over here will blow at 60, or whatever setting you put it on. Okay, now let's put on some music. You can raise or lower the volume right here. Lower it here. Does have the Bose stereo sound system. You can mute it right here. Okay. So you got your volume, raise it, lower it, mute it here. These buttons will help you navigate about your preset stations. These are the ones that you set here yourself. Okay. Alright, which of course these can be changed. And you do have, I believe you have XM here. Yes, you do have XM capability, but right now it's on preview mode because you have to sign up for your own subscription. The source button, that's the one that moves you about from AM to FM. Right now we're having an XM. I'm going to press the source button. Takes us to AM, back to FM, and then back to XM where I had it before. This is your seek button over here. And you also have Bluetooth. So once you pair your phone up, when your phone rings, you pick it up here and hang up over here. Cruise control on the left hand side of the steering wheel. We got an auto dimming, no, this is not an auto dimming mirror, but it does have the OnStar system. Let me tell you what the OnStar system does. By the way, the OnStar system is a monitor system that has a monthly fee. And I'll tell you what some of the major features that it has. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your key inside your car, they give you a number to call 24 hours. You can call the number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button there next to the OnStar button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with any emergency you might have. If you lost any directions, press the blue OnStar button. They'll come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, you can press the blue OnStar button and they can diagnose your vehicle remotely and tell you what steps to take in order to remedy that. For more details, visit OnStar.com. If you buy this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. Okay, got cigarette light adapters on each side here. Oh, this cap popped off. There we go. And you got also another one over here. This is to disable your traction control here. Let me get a little closer. This is to disable your parking sensors, okay? And why would you want to disable them? Well, if you're backing up, if you're towing a boat or a trailer and you're backing up, the moment you put the car in reverse, it's going to start beeping immediately because of the proximity of the boat or trailer. So if you press here, you will disable them, and once you put the car back in drive, they will enable itself. This is your power adjustable pedal feature. This allows you to move the pedals from and towards you about 4 or 5 inches, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. Got an auxiliary input here for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music right in your Bose stereo sound system. Excuse me. At the end of the shifter column, the shift lever, you have a towing haul mode, and I'll show you how that works. We're going to press here, and you see this little yellow wagon comes on, and that just lets you know that you're in towing haul mode, which makes the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load and disables the overdrive. To turn it off, just simply press here, and that little wagon goes away. Also in the shift lever, you have a plus and minus. That is your manual shifting mode, and I'll show you how that goes. Right now we are in park. I'm going to put it in now in reverse, neutral, drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, go down one notch to the M, and you'll see a 1 comes next to it to let you know you're in first gear. If you tap on the plus, it will shift up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If you tap on the minus, it will shift down. Every time you tap it, it goes down 1 gear or up 1 gear. Again, if that doesn't interest you, push the lever up to D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do all the shifting for you. Okay, the front windows, I believe they're one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. Okay, let's see, up here you got map lights, one on each side. Okay, you got vanity mirrors. Okay, let's see here. Let's pan over the passenger seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Alright, I think we might be ready to move on to the back. Before I do that, let me pan over the steering wheel. It's a leather wrapped steering wheel, and it's got the nice silver outlines here, because the previous ones in the older years, this area here peels because it's made out of plastic with a rubber film. The new ones have been improved in like a solid, I don't know if this is metal or plastic, but whatever it is, it doesn't peel like the other one. And let's pan around the nice and slow so you can see it's in perfect shape. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the back. I'm sorry if I missed something here, just remind me. Give me a call, and then I'll go ahead and go over with you. Also, next to the odometer reading, which is 51,803, to the right of it you'll see an E. That's your compass, lets you know that we're pointing heading in the east direction, and the outside temperature, which is 74 degrees. Alright, let's turn off the car. Let's move on to the back. I do these things without stopping, so forgive me. Sometimes I stumble back a little bit, and I get stuck in the words. Just talking for 20 minutes straight is not too easy. You should try it. And also, if I miss something, it's because I'm trying to go as fast and cover as much as I can. So like I said, you can always contact me and then go over anything I might have missed. The door panels in the rear are all black with the wood trimming. It does have the child lock protection, and the way to work it is you stick your key or a screwdriver in there, give it a half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, just stick your key in there, give it a half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. In the back of the center console, you have you have controls here for the AC. The mid-row passengers can control the fan speed, where it flows, and the temperature as well. So in reality, you got triple climate control, because the climate control back here is totally independent to the front ones. They can control the volume, they can tune it, seek, turn it on and off, change the source, and over here, and move about the programming. This is the preset stations you have, and there's also phone jacks, or headphone jacks, I should say. Also, there's a video input, so if you could power it through here and you plug it in here, you'll be able to see it in your factory DVD player. Down here, this pops out into a cup holder. In the middle of the mid-row bench, if you don't have a passenger, you can flip this down and use it as a cup holder or armrest, or both. To gain access to the rear, you pull up on this handle here. The backrest will flip forward and tilt and give you nice and easy access to the third row seat. In the center here, you got two vents for the middle row passengers, and another two here in the back. And there's also map lights for the rear row passengers, and another set of map lights which is integrated onto the DVD player. Alright, let's move on to the back. Left rear tail light, perfect shape. It's not cracked, not scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All the emblems are in good shape. Plenty of color in this one. Sometimes these Tahoe emblems, they fade on the outside and you lose the gold color. This one's in good shape. Rear wiper, rear window, the froster, the little orange lines that defrost your rear glass. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. This vehicle is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per gallon, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put regular unleaded or premium or the mid-grade. You got your class 4 heavy duty towing package that has the electrical connection there ready to go. These are your parking sensors I was telling you about. There are two on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you're approaching another vehicle or object. Let's open up back here. Okay, this is a full bench in the rear. It's a 50-50 bench. It's independent from each other. So, for example, you can, there's several actions you can take with the seat here. If you pull up and the number 1 handle here, the backrest will just simply flip forward, and you can put stuff on top of it. After you pull that handle there, you can also pull handle number 2 here, and then what happens is it detaches the seat from the back area here, and you can lift it up like that, and wedge it, or not wedge it, prop it up right up to the back of the mid-row seats, and it will stay up. It won't fall down unless you pull up on the little number 2 handle again, which allows you to put some stuff back here without actually removing the 3rd row seat. Now, if you need the full space and you want to remove it, then you pull up handle number 1, and then don't touch number 2. Then you pull up handle number 3 and pull the seat out. You kind of gotta pull hard for it to detach. See, it says here for removal only. And the cool thing about being independent is you could do one side, you can lift it up, flip it down, take it out, and then you can still have, if you still need to put a passenger over here and you put a large box over here, you still have the seating capacity on this side over here. Got another cigarette lighter adapter over here. Let's go ahead and close this up here. It is a manual tailgate, it's not power. That's one less thing you gotta worry about breaking. Okay, right rear tail light, perfect shape. Got privacy tinted glass on the rear section of the vehicle. The front is not tinted as it's supposed to be. These are factory tints. They start on the mid row and the 3rd row. Of course, you can add up in the front here as long as you don't get you don't want to get the real dark one, because then you can get pulled over. Okay, right rear door panel, same way, perfect shape. Of course, you got the child lock protection on this side as well. The wood trimming, I'm sure by now you noticed that none of the panels have any cracks, cuts, tears, burn holes. None of the speaker covers is damaged. You get anchors in here for your baby car seat on every position. This side here, you got one here and here for one seat here. Another one in the middle, and another one on the other side too. You just can't see it from here. And to gain access, the same way, you pull up in this handle, this flips forward and lifts from the bottom, gives you nice and easy access to the 3rd row. Okay, passenger front door panel, same way, perfect shape, all charcoal black with the wood trimming. Got bottle holders here on both front door panels, and you got a pocket here for like magazines or maps or correspondence. Not only is the driver's seat power, but the passenger seat is also power seat, manual lumbar, and manual recliner. Okay, your main glove box is over here. Get your owner's manual right in there. Want to talk to you about financing for just a minute. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credits. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you just want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.